For frequent cleaning in short bursts of time, a cordless vacuum cleaner is ideal for you. For deep cleaning for longer periods of time, a vacuum cleaner with cord is ideal. I'll cover both of these in this video, so jump to the right section based on your preference. Let's start with cordless vacuum cleaners. Cordless vacuum cleaners are available in various different price ranges. Pricing varies based on the suction power, battery capacity, and the type of attachments that the cordless vacuum cleaner provides. Let's first talk about the suction power. Higher the suction power, the better, especially if you're using it for carpets, sofas, and mattresses. Some brands do publish the suction power in kilopascals and some others publish it in air watts. Now, amongst the cordless vacuum cleaners compared, as the pricing increases, so does the suction power. Laresar, Agaro Imperial, Dream R20, Eureka Forbes Z21 have the best suction power, and amongst the ones that publish air watts, Dyson V11 and upwards have the best. Next, let's discuss the battery capacity, which determines the runtime of the vacuum cleaner. The battery capacity in general is between 2000 to 3000 mAh, which is quite low. Even mobile phones these days have better batteries. Generally, vacuum cleaners can operate in more than one speed or power setting. The published runtime is for the lowest speed. When operating at a higher speed, the runtime will be much lower. Amongst the vacuum cleaners compared, most vacuum cleaners above the 15,000 rupees range have better runtimes, upwards of 60 minutes. This deterrent of runtime can be bypassed if the vacuum cleaner has a swappable battery, so you can purchase an extra battery to extend the runtime. Amongst the cordless vacuum cleaners compared, only the vacuum cleaners you see on the screen have swappable batteries, but those need to be purchased separately. In addition to the battery capacity, the wattage also determines how long the vacuum cleaner can run without getting heated up. 200 to 250 watts and above is considered good enough for a runtime of 30 to 40 minutes. Premium brands like Dyson achieve better runtime even with a lower motor power of 200 watts. Next important aspect is the attachments available. All cordless vacuum cleaners will have a general purpose brush, a crevice tool, and a floor attachment. The main difference is in the availability of the motorized upholstery attachment, which is required for sofa and mattress cleaning. So if that is one of your main needs, make sure to buy one that does include this attachment. Some cordless vacuum cleaners these days also come with a flex tube or a bendable tube, which is useful in cleaning under sofas and low-lying furniture. Only the cordless vacuums you see on the screen include this. None of the cordless vacuum cleaners come with blowers. Next is the weight of the vacuum cleaner. Since in the cordless vacuum cleaner we will be carrying the motor along with us, the weight can be a deterrent. Most are between 1 to 2 kg, with the exception of the ones with more powerful motors and higher suction power, which are higher than 2 kgs. Dyson, Bosch, Electrolux, Tineco are some of the heavier cordless vacuum cleaners. A larger bin size helps to reduce the number of times we have to empty the bin during a cleaning run. Now, amongst the vacuum cleaners compared, Laresar vacuum cleaners have the largest bin size. However, from my experience, since cordless vacuum cleaners are typically used for short runs of cleaning, even a slightly smaller bin should be just okay. Let's talk about the filters. There are two reasons why cordless vacuum cleaners have filters. One is to prevent the dust from recirculating in the air, and two, to prevent the dust from affecting the motor. Most cordless vacuum cleaners these days have washable HEPA filters. There are a few value capabilities in vacuum cleaners which makes usability much better. Many higher-end vacuum cleaners have a digital display on the screen which shows at a minimum the suction power as well as the remaining battery and runtime, and when to empty the dustbin or when to wash the filters. Some advanced ones like Dyson also help to display the size of the dust captured, a nice to have feature but not a must have. Some also have an LED light which helps to shine light on dust, especially useful for cleaning under sofas and low-lying furniture where lighting is low. Tineco also has a smart home connectivity but not a must-have for vacuum cleaners in my opinion. Lastly, warranty and service. Most cordless vacuum cleaners come with a 1-year warranty with the exception of Tesora, Laresar, Tefal and Dyson which give a 2-year warranty. Based on user feedback, service is best for Dyson, Eureka Forbes, Tineco and Eufy. This is followed by Agaro, Kent, Bosch, iLife and Black & Decker. However, serviceability always depends on the area and the city you live in. So make sure to check for serviceability by calling or messaging the service center before buying. With that, let's get to my recommendations for the best cordless or stick vacuum cleaners in India. In the low cost or the budget segment under 10,000 rupees, I have 3 recommendations for you. My first recommendation is the Agaro Sapphire cordless vacuum cleaner. It has a 120 watt brushless motor with 15 kPa suction power for deep cleaning. This is one of the few vacuum cleaners at this budget that also comes with an upholstery attachment, but it is not motorized. You need to know that while at low suction it gives 26 minutes of runtime, at high suction it's only 11 minutes, which is quite low. Next is the Eureka Forbes Cord-Free K10 Lite. This is ideal for people for whom service network is the biggest buying criteria. With a good enough suction power of 11 kilopascals, this is good for dusting and floors but can be challenging for upholstery as it does not have a separate upholstery brush. My next recommendation is the Dream U10 cordless vacuum cleaner, which has an even better suction power of 18 kilopascals, giving a 40-minute runtime. While it does not have an upholstery attachment, the motorized floor attachment can be used for upholstery too, a bit bulky for the same, but does give value at this budget. It also has a swappable battery to extend the battery life. Of course, the additional battery is extra. While the product is good, customer service is a bit flaky for this brand. In the mid segment between 10,000 and 20,000 rupees, you should opt for a cordless vacuum cleaner that does include an upholstery attachment with much better suction power. I have 2 recommendations for you here. My first recommendation is the Agaro Supreme vacuum cleaner with a much better suction power of 25 kilopascals. This vacuum cleaner is also best for homes with pets and carpets as it has a motorized floor and upholstery attachment. My next recommendation is the Dream R10 Pro cordless vacuum cleaner. The anti-tangle feature for both the floor and upholstery attachments makes it pet-friendly to easily remove hair from the roller. This does have a swappable battery that can be purchased at an extra charge, which extends the runtime of the product. But like I mentioned earlier about Dream, while the product is good, customer service is not great as per user reviews. In the premium segment, I have 2 recommendations for you in addition to Dyson. My first recommendation is the Dream R20 cordless vacuum cleaner. Dream has models in each of the segments that I have recommended. With increasing price comes better suction power, better runtime and better on-device display. This particular model gives a runtime of 90 minutes at low suction power and has an on-device display to show the cleaning status, change modes and maintenance alerts. My next recommendation for those looking for a good service network is the Eureka Forbes Zero Bend Z21. Since my last review, Eureka Forbes has introduced many models to compete in the cordless vacuum cleaner segment across various different segments. This Z21 model comes with upholstery attachments, on-device display, a long runtime of 60 minutes and a good suction power. And lastly, if you have the budget for it, go for a Dyson. It does have the widest range of attachments and has one of the best service networks in India. It has different attachments for different types of floor, hardwood, tile, carpets, making cleaning more efficient. Specifically for India, they seem to have extended the life of the older model, the V8, which gives a decent runtime of 40 minutes. As you go for newer models, the weight, battery capacity and suction power of the models gets better. So choose one based on your budget. Now let's talk about the vacuum cleaners with cords, which are useful if you like to do hours of deep cleaning on a single day. The purchase criteria is somewhat similar to cordless vacuum cleaners with some differences. Pricing for vacuum cleaners with cords varies based on the suction power, the motor power measured in watts, the battery capacity and the type of attachment that the cordless vacuum cleaner provides. The suction power determines how effective the vacuum cleaner is in collecting dust. Higher is better. A minimum of 20 kilopascals is good for a vacuum cleaner with cords. Amongst the vacuum cleaners compared, Philips Power Pro has the highest suction power of 33 kPa. In addition to suction power, the motor power, which is measured in wattage, is key. Again, higher is better. A wattage of 1400 watts and above is recommended for vacuum cleaners with cords for better performance and longer runtime without getting heated up. As you can see on the screen, there are a number of vacuum cleaner models which have wattage under 1400 watts, which are not as effective for deep cleaning. Next is the type of attachments that the vacuum cleaner has. All corded vacuum cleaners compared have floor, multi-purpose brush or a crevice tool. Upholstery attachment is not available in Osmon and Amazon Basics vacuum cleaner. Using a multi-purpose brush for upholstery cleaning like sofas and mattresses can be quite cumbersome. Only the Inalsa Spruce comes with a blower. The next key aspect is the bin for dust collection. Most corded vacuum cleaners, except a few that you see on the screen, are bagless. Bagless vacuum cleaners are more convenient for using and cleaning as well. The size of the bin determines how often you need to empty the bin. Larger is better. Amongst the corded vacuum cleaners compared, American Micronic and Osmon have the largest bin sizes and Kent has the smallest. Now, cord length is another important aspect. Longer cord length means it's easy to maneuver the vacuum cleaner without continuously needing to change the location of the plug point. Amongst the corded vacuum cleaners compared, Philips Power Pro has the longest cord length of 6 meters. Many others you see on the screen have cord lengths of 5 meters. One common complaint raised by users of vacuum cleaners is when the cord requires a 16 amp plug point. Some of the more powerful ones like the Philips Power Pro require a 16 amps plug point, which can be inconvenient as there are only so many such plug points available in our houses. Warranty in general is 1 year with Inalsa, American Micronic, Panasonic, Philips and Electrolux giving a 2-year warranty. With that, let's get to my recommendations for the best vacuum cleaners with cord. In the segment of corded vacuum cleaners with the best performance, I have 2 recommendations for you. The first is the Philips Power Pro vacuum cleaner with cord. This has the best suction power of 33 kPa with 1900 watts motor. Its Power Cyclone 5 technology ensures continuously high performance and the Allergy HEPA 13 filter helps to capture fine dust particles, making it ideal for people with allergies. It has a long 6-meter cord making it convenient for cleaning. The only con I see is that it does require a 16 amp socket, which is hard to come by for many people. My next recommendation is the Eureka Forbes Super Vac. It has a 21 kPa suction with a 1600 watt motor, powerful for deep cleaning. It is a bagless canister based vacuum cleaner with a 2-liter size canister, one of the largest, ideal for long cleaning runs without the need to empty the bin. Unlike the Philips model, this only requires a 5 amp socket, which is more convenient for most people. Now, on a budget under 5,000, I recommend the Agaro Prime vacuum cleaner. It is a bagless canister based model with a good 24 kPa suction power for good deep cleaning. With a 5-meter cord length and a HEPA filter, this gives the performance equivalent of a more expensive vacuum cleaner on a budget. If you prefer a vacuum cleaner with a blower, then the Inalsa Spruce is the only option for you. It comes with a 1200 watt motor with 18 kPa suction power, but this uses a reusable fabric bag instead of a canister, which can be cumbersome to clean after every single use. If you found this video useful, share the video and subscribe to become part of the 100,000 plus community that trusts us with their decision making. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.